You're listening to Twisted Morals, Chapter 4, written and created by Jasper BlackLace and audio by Kabushi. Clementine's POV. Can't deny that Sage's injury is going to set us back right now. Seeing as he's very prideful, my leaving just now is going to make him pity himself way too much. But I was left with no real choice. I can't have him slowing us down that much, so the brief separation was unavoidable. I made it to the next roof with no problem. My tumbling days have come in handy over the past 9 hours. My goal is to get us to Whisper Road to avoid any major populations before heading back down to the ground. Even with the plan, we don't have much food or water, and with the rivers and such being tainted, we can only rely on bottled water. I really shouldn't have risked it with those already open water bottles, but what choice do we have? We may not even be able to rely on plant life too much, and not wild animals, as I'm sure they will become a source of infection in no time. The only animals we can consume will be those that rely on morning dew as their water source, and frankly, I have no clue what that would be. Most plants rely on rain, so eating those will be much safer when in doubt only if they are far from a main water source. I got across a few more rooftops within a short span of time and made the decision to keep going a bit further. I pondered the location of the sun. It's headed back down below the building's top. If I'm not back soon, he'll probably start worrying and follow after me. Guess I need to start making my way back. I didn't find much but the 2 chocolate bars and 1 more chip bag. Will be something at least. As I spun to face the way I came in defeat, disappointment edged out across my face and the lack of progress we made over the day. To my surprise, I came face to face with one of the creatures. Fuck! I lift my arms, blocking its advance towards me with a small wooden handle I brought with me. Its face is completely grayed out, its eyes sunken into its skull and completely black. I can't tell if that's the lack of the sun or just the consequence of drinking the water we all knew and loved. There were hordes of horseflies flying around us, and it had maggots crawling out of each wound on its flesh. The drool was a glistening golden shade, with green fluid leaking from the eye sockets. As I was sinking in all the beauty of this tortured creature before me, I tripped on an air vent below my feet, stumbling downward onto my butt. I keep pushing back against the creature, keeping its limbs and grotesque, rotting teeth away from me. I noticed it was keeping all of its weight on its left foot before I knocked it off balance, pushing it left. It landed on its side arm, bent the wrong direction, creating a loud crack in the quiet night sky. I scrambled backward, finding a broken fan blade at my side, quickly picking it up, and I stood to attention. If this one found me, there's bound to be more, and that sound definitely caught their attention. Clementine! I hear a frantic voice of my boss running way too fast for his injuries, and I'm livid. I told that fool to stay put. Now he's creating more adrenaline and getting in my way. It really doesn't help that he's also very attractive. Stay there, you fool. If you come over here too, you'll attract more. Keep yelling like that, and I'll become monster food. He paused in his tracks and terrified look in his eyes. My warning came much too late as a second and third climbed up from the roof hatch, locking eyes with me before all 3 charged in my direction. You have completed Twisted Morals Chapter 4, written and created by Jasper BlackLace and audio by Kabushi. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.